When I was a young man I carried me pack, and I lived the free life of the rover, from the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback. I waltzed my Matilda all over, till in 1916 me country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. They gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun, then they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay, and amid all the cheers, flag waving and tears, we set off for Gallipoli. It was well I remember that terrible day, when our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell that they called Suvla Bay, we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was ready, he'd primed himself well, for he rained us with bullets, showered us with shell, and in 5 minutes flat we were all blown to hell. They nearly blew us back home to Australia, and the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. For we buried ours, Turks buried theirs, then it started all over again. All those that were living just tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire, and for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, while around me the corpses piled higher, till a big Turkish shell knocked me arse overhead when I awoke in me hospital bed. So what it had done, I wish myself dead. I never knew there was worse things than dying. For no more I'll go waltzing Matilda all around the green bush far or near, for to home tent and pegs a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. They collected the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And when the ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at a place where my legs used to be. Thank Christ there was no one there waiting for me, for to grieve and to mourn and to pity, while the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. Well, nobody cheered, they just stood there and stared, then they turned all their faces away. Well, now every April I sit on me porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, renewing their dreams of past glories. I see my old comrades, all tall, stiff and worn, those weary old heroes of the forgotten war. And the young people ask, who are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band plays Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call, but year after year their numbers get fewer. One day no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And the ghosts will be heard as they march by the billabong. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?